Hey, what's good, everybody? This is Full Forums here. I wanted to do a video that was a little bit different than my typical videos. I wanted to do a video on ammo availability and ammo that's hard to find, and different supplies that's hard to find right now during this pandemic and during the recent election that's coming up, and all the craziness that's going on in 2020. I know a lot of people are having trouble finding 9mm and 223 and 5.56 ammo, and just different calibers that are common with self-defense and target practice. So I wanted to get into how I'm able to find ammo and how I'm able to get ammo not only available, but ammo at very reasonable prices. So let's get into it. Now, the way I've been able to find 9mm ammo, and by the way, I had a lot more than this actually. I just shot a little bit of it because I wanted to test my KP9 out. But the way I've been finding 9mm ammo is two ways mainly. One, getting close to the associates there, talking to the associates that work at certain stores, knowing when they'll be having shipments coming in and out. And when ammo will be available in their stores and supplies being in their stores. So with that being said, with the ammo that I picked up here, I actually picked this all up at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Now, Academy Sports, they've been not only consistently restocking up on a lot of their ammo, but they're keeping the ammo at the same prices that they usually would sell it before all the craziness is going on, which I think is awesome, and I respect them for that, because a lot of places right now are price gouging. You're finding ammo, a 9mm box like this right here, the Blazer Brass, for like $30 in the stores, and that's ridiculous because this is range ammo. By the way, this isn't, it's great ammo, don't get me wrong, but it shouldn't be costing $30. So they're keeping their prices very reasonable. I paid, I believe, $14.99 per box, which is half the price of what a lot of stores are charging if they do have it in stock. And I think it's quite reasonable. The same with this right here. This is some self-defense ammo. This is Hornady Black, and that was like, I think, $14.99 as well. And this is actually empty boxes because I stocked this up on my KP9, so that's for my defensive ammo in that gun. But also, what you're seeing, like the bulk ammo, like the 100-round boxes like this is some federal, just some federal range ammo, 100-round boxes. And then the Winchester Forge, which is steel case ammo. Now, of course, a lot of people might not like this ammo because it's steel case. You can't really shoot it in certain ranges. But for 150 rounds, I think it was $32.99. And for my case, I don't mind it because I shoot outdoors. But it's good to stock up on it because, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. 150 rounds for $32, or $32.99 rather. It's pretty good. Now, the Academy Sports and Outdoors, from what my understanding is, at least in Georgia, they restock every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So this is according to a lot of the associates, and in my experience as well, because that's how I've been getting my ammo. They restock every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, here's the problem with that. It's great, and when they do actually restock, it actually is a fairly decent amount. But the problem with that is that some Academy Sports might not restock that day. So it's a gamble in a sense. And I'll give you an example on that. So I went to an Academy Sports in Douglasville, Georgia, and I waited in line. I was actually one of the first in line. And I waited till they opened up, and they didn't have any ammo. So it's a gamble in a sense. But another instance, the one I went to in Hiram, Georgia, they're restocking very consistently, and I mean, it's several boxes of ammo. Their limit is 3 boxes per caliber, so you can get 3 boxes of 9mm, or 3 boxes of 223, 3 boxes of 7.62 by 39, and whatever that's like in super demand. So it's a listing that they actually have there. So that's one of the ways I've been restocking up on a lot of ammo. There's some other places too that you can get it, I will tell you this also on another note. For another way to actually track to see when ammo is stocking up is check on social media, Instagrams, Twitters, because a lot of gun shops actually have those pages and they'll let you know when they will be restocking up on ammo and supplies. So get active on social media. Um, in fact, there's a place called True Prep in Marietta, Georgia. Um, they will tell you when they'll be restocking. They'll let you know what they'll have in stock. They'll let you know when certain products are actually coming in. Now, again, this is first come, first serve because it goes quick, especially in these particular times like this. It goes very fast. So get on it. As far as your activity on social media, you can find out when different places are restocking up. So those are two ways you can actually find out when places are actually stocking up. Another way is just again getting acquainted to local gun shops as well. Um, Talking to different associates there, talking to the owners, the managers, different things like that. They'll let you know in some cases, when they'll be having ammo restocked up, or when they want to be having it restocked up. And a lot of times it will take a little bit more time, but some places do restock consistently, and it's best to stay on it. Um, Another thing too, find out when your local gun shows may be in town where they might be running, may have a booth where they may have certain ammo. Now, some of those as well be price gouging too, but there in some cases there will be places where they will keep the prices relatively reasonable. Um, but more importantly, for the bigger stores that have ammo in stock and that will be releasing ammo more consistently, definitely check out when they'll be restocking because once they do have a flow in, they'll let people know when they'll have certain ammo coming in. um, and like I said, Academy Sports has been very helpful with that, with their Monday, Wednesday, Friday restocking and letting people know when those ammos come in. I think they open up at like 9 p.m. No, 9 a.m. rather, and people will be lined up like a gun show. They be waiting at Academy Sports to get that ammo because again, it's first come first serve, and it's usually gone within a few hours. Now, another thing that I've been also restocking up on too is, of course, older surplus magazines and just different supplies, whether it's like lowers, AR lowers. Now, I got this special right here at True Prep recently. This is Anderson lower, and of course, a lot of people say they don't like Andersons, and for whatever reason, I guess they feel like they're just inexpensive lowers. They're not bad lowers, in my opinion. I built several ARs under the Anderson lowers. I've also built some Aero Precision ARs. If you guys see in my previous videos, I actually had an Aero Precision AR that I built. I built Ruger ARs as well. I built just different ones, but I personally don't have an issue with Anderson lowers, and they actually was running a good special on these recently. This was a Blim one that had a little bit of aesthetic flaws in it, but it wasn't too bad. It was $45.99. But also during a time like this where the election is coming up, usually election years is kind of a throw up as far as what they're going to be doing with certain gun laws, and I feel like it's pretty good to restock up on these because they're inexpensive. I mean, any lower would probably be best to stock up on right now, as opposed to just buying a full gun, buying several full ARs, because they're inexpensive. You can just throw those away and work on them when you can. But I prefer to get a few of those in um, during times like this. And again, with the magazines, also, just stocking up on, some mil spec Army surplus magazines. They work pretty well. This is a KCI magazine that I got online. It's a 20 round magazine that kind of resembles those tanker mags, but they're pretty decent. That's just what I use for the range. And of course I have those stacked up because AKs are my preferred platform. Um, but it's also good to have those again when elections coming up, when different laws are coming into place, depending on what state you live in, where those capacity limitations can be or what they're trying to enforce. It's best to kind of stock up on magazines when you can. So anyway, those are my few tips on that. Like I said, on those tips. Check out your different stores that's in your area. Check out when they will be restocking. Um, because just going there, wasting gas and all that stuff it's kind of like a gamble. But when you actually get to find out when those places are restocking, that will be a lot helpful for you to restock up on ammo. Like I said, Academy Sports, they usually restock up Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. See which ones that's more consistent as far as restocking in your area. Get active on social media when you will see different updates when places will be restocking up, and that should be helpful for you. Like I said, in times like this where ammo is a very, very important thing, where it's a shortage. So anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. 4 Arms. Peace out.